Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen from around the world. This is Oyekon Oluwole Basi, the Vice President of Oyekon Foundation. There is an incident going on, and I needed to come up and addressed it because a lot of my fans, some of my fans called me and asked me what is my opinion towards this, especially when I have done a video that relates to handling jungle justice before. You see, what happened? Okay, what happened is that there is one Deborah Samuel in Sokoto that is stoned to death, and then to stone, and then she was still breathing, and she was set ablaze while alive. She was burned, roasted to death. So the deed has been done, but the what I am about to say, it's is a solution to a situation like that. First, let me first of all say that the kind of Christian that we practice in Nigeria, it's sometimes half of the Bible. What do I mean by that? We saw Jesus Christ, a woman was caught in adultery, and Jesus Christ rescued the woman, set the woman free, because he saw people want to stone the woman. Jesus Christ was after the life of the woman, even if the act was wrong. So what am I saying? There were some Christians there. Of course, you know that in university settings, especially in Sokoto that accommodate everybody, there will be Christian there. But do you know what the Christian there will think? The Christian there will, after hearing the situation that this girl called Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the girl called Prophet Muhammad Banza, that is useless. That is useless. Do you know what the Christian will say? The Christian will say that is good for her. Let her be taught a lesson. That is what an average Nigerian Christian, that is what an average, they won't bother to save the girl. They won't bother to save the girl. Now, that was just an extreme case, but I have a lot of cases that I have saved. Me, myself, Oyekon Oluwole Basi, have saved a lot of jungle justice cases like that, with photos and videos that I took with the person. I saw a boy that stole phone, and they were among boys that were playing football. They were about to like cut him with cutlass, and I saved the situation. And at the end of this video, I will tell you how I was able to save those situations, me alone. Because nobody, people, when you do anything wrong in Nigeria, people say that you should face the consequences. Facing the consequences means that let people beat you, not taken to police station, not formality, or after beating you should be taken to police station, you should regret it. But just let me go ahead and say some situations like that I have saved. In Iwo particular, I saw where they were beating a woman. Another woman that was bigger than this small body woman was beating this woman. And you know what people, the onlookers or the people watching that situation says? They say that woman has been so troublesome in the community, so let them beat him. So that is how we Nigerians react. And I was the only one dividing, because as this one was beating the woman, another woman again came and was beaten, and nobody saw anything bad, because the first one was even heftier than the woman. The woman is small body, and he beat the woman, put the woman in gutter, and another one came from somewhere, just jump into the gutter. So the two of them begin to beat the woman. The other one was trying to naked the woman, and this one was beating the woman. And I was the only one who just packed very fast, jump, and begin to share the fight between three women, and nobody assist, and I succeeded, and they have already injured the woman. It is in Nigeria that you will hear somebody say that it is good for that girl, she is a prostitute, let her head be cut. That is, they have amputated somebody's head for money ritual. And some people, instead of them pushing forward the case or feeling sober. It is in Nigeria that you hear that the girl don't used to sleep at home. The girl was a prostitute. That is good for her. This is not what Jesus Christ stands for. First, if Jesus Christ stands for that, he would not have saved the woman with the issue of blood. He would not have saved that woman that was caught in adultery. That is one. Number two, I call police when one situation like that happened. They caught somebody and I called police. After I saved the person, I paid 11,000 naira then. That 11,000 naira was so big, and rescued the thief from jungle justice and set the thief free. So I called police. I called the whole Nigerian police from the three ethnic group. Abuja and Kano represent for Hausa, and Hausa people. All these Calabar people represent. I called Calabar and Igbo police, and I called Ogun State and Lagos police because their number is on the line. I called them and asked them, if I save somebody from jungle justice, I saved somebody from being beaten to death, I saw the person being beaten, is it a crime? And Nigerian police said it is not a crime. This is not Jesus Christ, so not as if born again anything. They said the right thing for the people to do was for them to take them to police station. But since they did not want to take them to police station, since you see the act of jungle justice want to happen, it was a good intention for you to step into it and save the victim from death. And in fact, if somebody actually committed a crime, it's not you who saved the victim. It is the people who attempt jungle justice. That was what about 5 to 6 police told me. About 5 to 6 police. They said, however, the normal thing next time, the appropriate thing was for me to call police, for police to come and help. But the second appropriate thing was for me to help, step into the situation and help that thief, that theft, and save that theft out of that situation. I don't know him. I don't know the boy from that day. I've never seen him. However, I took picture with the boy based on his consent. I never ever shown anybody the picture. So this is, I have seen where people are fighting. People are fighting. Okay, let me even say the one that happened just yesterday or the day before yesterday. I went to INEC office, INEC this thing registration in this state that I am. I went there to register my voter's card and to collect my PVC or something like that. This thing they used to vote, this card. So when I got there, the INEC officials were collecting 100 naira to bind that one. We didn't pay any money for the INEC registration. They were collecting 100 naira. In fact, what they were collecting 100 naira for, it would have been 200 naira if you go outside to get it. So the INEC officials were not wrong. What happened is that a woman was there, like INEC official, maybe it was not INEC, but it was selling this thing that you can hide the PVC, the one that they have not done. Maybe, let me just say like lamination, something like that. And he was collecting and he started generator and he was doing all those kind of things like that. All of us there know that 100 naira that the woman collect, if you go outside, everybody, it was general knowledge. So they were not doing anything. I'm not trying to implicate anybody. It should have been 200 naira. But something happened. A woman came and the woman said that, a young woman, small body woman just came and said that, why will I pay 100 naira? For they told us in radio that it is free. Why will I pay 100 naira? And people wanted to beat the woman for saying that, why will I pay 100 naira? So I was the one who began to explain to the woman, and the woman said, yes, she has understand now. Okay, it's because of that thing. And the on generator, we saw everything, that it was very good that the on generator and they were doing this thing. And I did it too. So the woman now agreed. However, some people came up and said that the woman wanted to implicate the INEC officials. The woman wanted that the woman should leave that place. And I said, under no circumstances should this woman leave this place. This woman, if this woman have said something bad, you people have stopped her and she have kept quiet or something, why now driving her out of this place? Like driving, I'm not saying that they were saying that they would not help her to do the thing again. I was saying pushing, trying to push her, shave her away out of that place. And they were young men like me. They were men, not even women pushing women away. They were men like me, 4 or 5 boys. And I stood amidst them. and ensure that that abnormalcy was restored in place of that abnormalcy. I have settled a lot of horrible cases, and let me just go straight and say how to settle jungle justice again. I have done a video on how to settle jungle justice, but I will go again and just say the few things that I could remember from that video. But I've done I mentioned 10 ways. If you are a good person who have the heart and you see jungle justice want to be carried out, I have already done justice on that. But let me go ahead and say it. Nigeria, we should come out and teach people comprehensively how to settle jungle justice. Jungle justice cannot be stopped, even if police are killing people who are doing jungle justice. People earn money. People are working very hard to buy phone, to buy generator. If somebody steal it, people no food to eat, nothing. If somebody steal no generator or somebody commit crime, people are already annoyed.